My name is Kumiko Itano. I came from Japan 1970. So 48 years ago. I lived here longer than in Japan. I met my husband, and he was a Nisei, the second generation guy. And he was 46 when we got married, and I was 28. When he went to amateur reunion, he was 12 years old, and then there was three brothers, 2 years apart, 14, 12, 10, and 8, those brothers. They're having nearly near the Independence Day. So they a lot of patriotic songs in the orchestra, and we went to see it. And every time patriotic song comes out, he stood up like this. You know, there was 5 or 6 people like this, and every time he just tear comes out, and people are looking at it. You know, little guy like him, and he doesn't look like American, but he's like this and quiet. American government asked that young people come to the camp, ask about it. Very, very important question. Question was, do you have a faith toward the emperor, Japan? Right. Okay. Or do you have the faith to US government? Which would you choose? Your parents want them to say, yes, emperor, yes. You know, you have to face to that emperor rather than US government. So they talk about it and they said, oh, you should do this, and so that you don't have to go to the war. You know, but if you say faithful to US, you gotta go to the war, right? So that's in the movie, same thing. You have to go to the war. So, you know, that's the one they have to choose. And another Nisei guy was born and raised here. So they don't know about anything about the emperor, right? So they rather have a US government. I have a peaceful government. And then they said that to the parents, I checked the emperor, but actually they did. It's US government. Something about it, but you know, they really cause the problems. They are very patiently. I guess behaviors is. I guess Japanese people are very good, especially you know like you know the 6 years ago we had a big earthquake in Japan, and then you know I don't know 12,000 houses was ruined. You know, they could be very violent. They steal something in the house. They rarely happen, those things.
Did you know?
That's the reason that the God didn't protect anything, you know. They are very nice people, they found. So, but you know, among those teachers, there's even my very nice teacher was there too, and he mentioned name. He said, Stagner, Mrs. Stagner. She is such a nice lady, and she is still keeping friendship with the internees. Another how many years passed? 6 years. They still keep continuing sending letter, Christmas card. Amazing, but they still do. I think the one reason was they try to protect them too, because they're very violently, discriminated against it, and it's really bad situation. You can see in the movie too. They throw food on their face and stuff like that, and or somebody walking together and back and shouting and stuff like this. It's not safe. I don't think. So another thing that may be part of the reason, one of the reason, and also they wanna they don't trust Japanese people. Japanese looks different than American people. They have a thin eyes and round face and it looks different. They don't trust them. It must take for a while because they lost everything. They gotta go to assembly places like big church, big temple, those things. Usually Japanese temple, but there is limitation for that. 12,000 people. They have to live like for whole family live this area, and it's all limitation. But they try to find a job first, and then get the money in so that they could start their own life. So I think it takes for a while to do that.